The Environment Programme of EEAGrants has three main ambitious objectives. The promotion of circular economy, aiming at the increased application of circular economy principles in target sectors. The construction sector, by reducing the use of materials, energy and water. The plastic sector, through the reduction of production of waste and the application of innovation. The decarbonization of society, by supporting concrete adaptation measures to climate change and the application of low-carbon technology solutions to mitigate climate change. And last but not least, the valorization of the territory by the promotion of sustainable development plans in 11 biosphere reserves with the involvement of local people and promoting ecotourism. We already signed, under this programme, 31 project contracts and we entered in the implementation phase. The project that we bring here today, and that is going to be presented by my colleagues, is directed at the last objective, the valorization of the territory. It's a very ambitious, wide-ranging project covering all the national territory and involving an impressive team of Portuguese and donor country specialists. This is a project that completely fulfills the objective of the call. We hope that this project will enhance the sustainable development of the Portuguese network of Biosphere Reserves, which is a national treasure yet to be discovered. The implementation of the project can get an even higher importance during these strange times we live by the revalorization of the protection of the natural habitats.
My name is António Abreu. I am the General Coordinator of the project Portuguese Biosphere Reserves, Resilient Territories and Sustainable Communities. So this project aims to enhance and promote the role of biosphere reserves as living labs for promoting not only conservation of the natural and identity and cultural heritage of these territories, but also as living laboratories for innovative approaches on sustainable development. So combining and making possible the interaction between the man and the biosphere as the UNESCO MAP program promotes. First, the amazing assets at natural and cultural level that the UNESCO Biosphere Reserves have, but also the commitment and engagement already and the work developed already by the communities and the local stakeholders. So based on that and aiming to promote this compromise and this engagement not only with UNESCO but with the territories themselves, we will build a vision that aims to promote a participatory strategy for adding value to the existing biosphere reserves. We will do this in several ways and following different methodological approaches, but the activities will include understanding the assets and promoting knowledge about the existing assets, to give a special emphasis on the ecosystem services and to bring them as something that is recognized by the local actors and in particular the communities, to promote capacitation and to increase the skills and capacity both at the management level but also on the way of communicating and bringing everybody on board and making these territories an integrated and cooperative laboratory and including the governance model that they follow.
Biosphere reserves are territories that were classified by UNESCO due to the value that they have in terms of nature, biodiversity, but also in terms of goods and services that they provide to humankind. At the same time, in these places we can see people, communities living in harmony with the territories, with the activity in general, and they tend to preserve biodiversity. So this is a fantastic chance that we have with this project to address some of these goods and services that these reserves provide to the Portuguese and to the communities that live in these 12 biosphere reserves. And these goods and services that we usually call ecosystem services, that are services like water protection, soil conservation, pollination, biodiversity, carbon sequestration are services that are essential to address any kind of development plan for the present and the future of humanity. And we have to learn how to engage, how to incorporate these services that ecosystems provide in our conventional economic models. This is a critical momentum for that. We all understand it. And so with this project, our main goal is to address and to assess ecosystem services as those that I've already mentioned, and manage to incorporate, and with the help of the communities, with their participation, active participation in the process, we want to emphasize the role of these ecosystem services in the conventional economy, in the development plans of these territories, and make them not only useful for the communities, but also essential for the future of humanity. And that's our goal.
Hi, my name is Elisabeth Moren, and I hold the UNESCO Chair on Sustainable Heritage and Environmental Management here at the University of Bergen in Norway. In a time when we talk about the climate crisis, the nature crisis, and the corona crisis, it's very timely to use UNESCO's Man and the Biosphere area and its associated network of biosphere reserves to zoom in on challenges pertaining to natural resource use and sustainable development. I look forward to working with my colleagues in Portugal over these very important issues and using the Man and the Biosphere network in Portugal and also here in Norway to shed light on these very important issues. Because if people are the problem, then people are also the solution. Thank you.
My name is Karin Matlab, and I'm the coordinator of the Nordhordland UNESCO Biosphere. This biosphere area is the first one in Norway, so we are quite a pioneer in our country. We look forward to improve the management and development of our biosphere area together with the 11 Biosphere Reserves in Portugal. We expect great collaboration, new knowledge to implement, and hopefully find many similarities and common challenges that we can explore together further. The three topics in this project for ecosystem services, knowledge, empowerment and communication, are all very interesting for us. We have a close collaboration with the University of Bergen, the UNESCO Chair Karin Moren, who is also a part of this project. This spring, the university had a survey in Nordhordland asking all our inhabitants what are the nature's contribution to people. And we will use the information from that survey to find out more about the ecosystem services in Nordhordland. And most important, how we better can communicate with and engage with our stakeholders in the importance of nature's value. We are aiming to find, together with you, a best practice for raising awareness, having dialogue and cooperation within our biosphere area for a sustainable management of our ecosystem services. So we are looking forward to be a part of this. Thank you and take care and stay safe.
My name is Aisla Dora and I'm the Secretary General of the Icelandic National Commission for UNESCO. As the Icelandic partner in the project Biosphere Reserves, Sustainable Territories, Resilient Communities, we highly support the main objective of the project. That is to value the territories of the Biosphere Reserves as living sustainability laboratories and promoting the quality of life in their inhabitants. It is very important in this day and age to promote the UNESCO Biosphere Reserves and MAP program in our countries, and in particular, the role of the Biosphere Reserves in the sustainable development at local level. Our expectations are that we can contribute and take part in knowledge sharing and work to enhance sustainable development in biosphere reserves. The Icelandic National Commission is now in cooperation with the Ministry of the Environment in Iceland, aiming to promote a future and first biosphere reserve in Iceland, which will enhance the visibility and knowledge about biosphere reserves, and we hope to contribute and learn from knowledge sharing between the countries.
This project brings together an amazing and multidisciplinary team, gathering experts and institutions with a very deep experience in biosphere reserves, as well as in research, socio-economic development, capacitation and training, as well as in educational and communicational work. So the biosphere reserves will benefit from this what we think high-level team that brings companies such as Quaternaire as leading and promoter of the project, as well as international partners from universities and biosphere reserves. In the end, we will include a set of actions. More than 100 actions are expected to be implemented, including sustainable development plans for each biosphere reserve, and with pilot actions and pilot projects on each biosphere reserve, including participatory methodologies and mobilization of local actors, the development of a sustainable development monitoring system, monitoring plans, strategic communication and activities of marketing, awareness and activities are more related with education, but also to the socio-economic actors, and also, of course, communication materials such as guides, roadmaps and manuals. In the end, we believe that Portuguese biosphere reserves, as well as the partners and donor countries' biosphere reserves, will be more visible, more able and more competitive at national and international level, and maybe able to share their knowledge, their experience and the success cases with the remaining world network of biosphere reserves.